Hey guys, welcome back to Belky's Twist. I am excited today because I am going to show you how I create my YouTube intros and my stories. A lot of you ask questions about how I get those really cute little videos and images that are animated. I use Canva. I love Canva and I have it opened here. Let me look for that. I have it opened right here. This is Canva. This is my account and I love it. I mean, you can create anything that you want. And the YouTube intros are relatively new. And I love it. Ever since I found them, I use it for everything and not just to do intros for YouTube, but also to have little videos, let's say promoting a new episode. So this is a good example. I think this is the one, yes. So I created this video in Canva to promote an episode that was coming up, and I used it on Instagram, I used it on Facebook, and I used it on LinkedIn. And here you go. It's very simple, it's very cute, and I just love it. And it's short. And then I want to show you also a story I created there just the other day that promotes my wontons. And here I did, if you can tell, it's beautiful. And it has music as well. So they have a selection that you would like. And here, if you notice, I have swipe up. So they even have that. So if you have Instagram and you have more than 10,000 followers, you can get that swipe up option. So here I made sure that I have the swipe up for the recipe, but I always make two versions of it. So one will have the swipe up for recipe and the other one will just say, go to belkystwist.com for recipe. And that I use on Facebook and I use on LinkedIn. So what I wanted to do was create a small, because I'm going to be posting actually today, my Caribbean bean salad. So I want to do a small story and I wanted to show you that. And I wanted to do another YouTube intro because I'm going to take my long episode, which is right here. And I'm going to, and when I say long, it's 8 minutes because I'm showing you how to do the entire thing. So I'm actually going to shorten it to 1 minute so I can put it on my feed and then on my Instagram feed and not end up in Reels or IGTV. I want to keep it on the main screen when you first come in. So I'm going to edit this on Premiere, Adobe Premiere Rush, and then I'm going to create my intro from YouTube. Even though I'm not using it on YouTube, it's important for me to have that cute intro that captures the person. So I'm going to go ahead and start creating my intro. First, I'm going to find which template I want to use. This one would work really well. Okay, so it's right here, sequence 1. I'm going to throw it in here into Canva. And once it's completely downloaded, I'm going to go ahead and dump it into my template. Now my template, I'm going to change to my brand colors. So if you see, this has colors from my logo. It picks it up automatically. And I actually kind of like this background here, so I'm probably going to leave it just as is. I'm going to move this picture up here, and then I'm going to figure out what I want to do with that. But I want to put my video in here. So it even has a little tape. It's so cute. I love it. So now that the video is done, I'm going to drag it and dump it in here. Right? But because I'm going to put music on it, I'm going to go ahead and mute it. So that way there's nothing. So here I'm going to take a picture of my bean salad and I'm going to throw it in here so that people can see the bean salad that I'm sharing a recipe for. Okay, so I've settled on this one. So I'm going to download this image from my Google Drive and I'm going to throw it onto my desktop, go back, and I'm going to dump it into my uploads in Canva. And then once it's done uploading, I'm going to, it's a nice big picture, I'm going to drop it right in here. And if you notice, it has a filter already because it was a template. So that looks good. I'm going to take this image here and make it a little bit bigger. And then I'm going to take this and I'm going to say Caribbean bean salad. And it's a little bit too big. Here you go. This already has a song, but I'm sure I'm not gonna like it. It's okay. It's one of the songs I've already used and I don't want to use it, so I'm gonna delete it for now. And I like the fact that right now it's coming together. It looks really good. I'm gonna add my logo, right? Let's say I want to add it here, maybe a little bit bigger. Do that. I'm gonna make this a little bit bigger. Caribbean bean salad. I'm gonna ungroup it because all I want right now is this to be my intro to my little episode that I'm about to make shorter. Play it just to see. Okay. Right, okay, so it's 11 seconds. It's a little bit too big to be an intro, right? So I'm gonna close it up and I'm gonna take my video and I am actually going to cut it shorter. So here, I'm going to take it and make it a little bit shorter. Now it's 9 seconds and you can see me talking and you can see me talking. Now it's 7 seconds. It's an intro. We don't want it to be too big. So you see me going. 4.4 seconds is perfect. So I'm going to keep it at that. So now it's shorter. So let's do this again. There you go. This is going to be the intro. So that's great. I'm going to close it up. And now do I want to add music to it? No, because I'm going to add music from my video. So that's going to be just the opening for this. And I think I kind of like it. So that's going to be my YouTube intro for my new video. Now I'm going to be choosing the song that I want for the video. I'm going to keep it in the background and then there's going to be some of my talking as well. So I'm going to choose something. I'm using Epidemic Sound now because I really like that they have a great the genre selection and I get my Latin music there. I go to modern, Latin, and here I find basically anything that I want. So now I'm going to go ahead and pick a song. I love this one. I'm going to pick this one. I'm actually dancing while I'm editing this. I love their music. Anyway, so this is it. I'm downloading this baby. Now I'm going to add this video. I'm going to download it and I'm going to leave it on high quality video. So that way that's going to be the intro to my short version of my Caribbean bean salad episode. So now it's done. I'm going to put it here. I'm going to close this up and I'm going to go ahead into my Premiere Rush. I'm going to drop in my intro and let's see what it looks like. It might be a little long, right? Maybe. So I just take a good look at it. And then it'll go right into that. So what I'm going to do is let's drop the music right in there right away. That way I have an idea of what it's going to sound like with my voice. And I'm going to take the audio part of this and I'm going to make it where it's music and then auto duck. So when I'm talking, the music goes down. And I don't want it to start there. See? I don't think that works well. I don't like the way that sounds, so I'm going to go ahead and do this. Okay, I want that part of the song. So I'm going to cut this out and I'm going to move it over here. And I had it on auto duck, but it sounds loud anyway. Which are pigeon peas, corn, tomatoes, red onions, olive oil, oregano, lime cilantro. Look how beautiful it looks. It's going to be super tasty. Okay, so now I auto ducked it again. Somehow it didn't take. Let's try it again and see. Red kidney bean, chickpeas, doulas, which are pigeon peas. So you get the gist, right? Now I'm going to go ahead and stop the video, and I'm going to cut my music. I'm going to get rid of that. And I can extend it later, because what I'm going to do is I'm going to go back to Canva and I'm going to just change this up a little bit by adding another subtext. I'm going to go into text. I'm going to add a subheading here, and then I'll say recipe at belkistwist.com. Let's find something I like. Caribbean salad, I don't think so. Okay, so I'm going to settle on this one. I'm going to make it white, and I'm also going to make it smaller. Let's see how small I want it. Go away. Okay, so recipe at belkistwist.com. Play it again and see. So this would be the end, where I'm telling people go to belkistwist.com for my recipe. I'm going to close that. I'm going to download it. Okay, so this one's done. It's going to be a copy because it's the same name. So I'm going to close this up, and this is the copy, and I'm just going to add it to the end of this video. I'm probably going to make this a little longer. So my video was 8 minutes, if you remember before. Now it's 44 seconds. So my short version is quite short. There you go. So that's that. What I want to do is make sure that I do a transition. So I'm going to take a transition and I'm going to dissolve it. Let's see. There you go. That looks good. And that's it. So another thing I want to do, which I like to do here, and is show my logo. So my logo's already here, right? It's already right there, but it's not here in the other parts of my video. So I'm going to take my logo, which I have in my Belkis Twist folder. Oh, where is it? And it's somewhere in here. It's right here. So I'm going to throw it in here, and I'm going to take my logo and I'll place it right here, and I'm going to stretch it out all the way to here, and then I'm going to make it smaller, and I want it to be throughout the entire video. So I'm going to leave it there. I'm going to come back, open this up a little bit more. Computer is a little slow today, but let's see what it looks like. Red kidney bean, chickpeas. So you see it appeared up here, and that's cool, but what I want to do is make it look cool, right? So I'm going to push it up, and then I'm going to close it here, and I'm going to push it down in the end. So this one's going to push my logo up, and then this one is going to push it down. So I changed both, and it's going to look really cute. Look. Red kidney bean, chickpeas, and then it'll stay there throughout the entire portion that I dedicated to it. And then here, you'll see it goes down. I love it. Anyway, so now you get an idea of how I'm using the intros, how I just edited down this video super quickly. It was probably like 10 minutes at the most. All this has taken me, although I've taken a couple breaks, but I'm happy with this. So now I'm going to download it and save it, downloaded it onto my desktop, and then this is what I have. Red kidney bean, chickpeas, doulas, which are pigeon peas, corn, red tomatoes, red onions, olive oil, oregano, lime, cilantro. Wow, look how beautiful it already looks. It's going to be super tasty. Green onions, some salt, black pepper, stir it around, and that's it. You're basically done. I love like the big chunks of avocado. Perfection. And that's all she wrote. Super simple, right? 44 seconds. So that's done. And this I'm going to be putting on IG and Facebook and LinkedIn. So I'm done with that. But now I want to make sure that I get my stories together. I want a nice story for it. So I'm going to go back to Canva, and then I'm going to go back here, right? And I'm going to go to social media, and I'm going to go to Instagram story. You can do your stories, it's the same thing. And it gives me a ton of templates right here. And I want to pick something that's cool. So let's see what I end up with. Okay, so I'm settling on this one. Why? I don't know. It's taken me a long time to decide on one. So here we go. I'm going to add my color. I'm going to decide between my light and my dark. I'm going to go with that. No, that doesn't look good. So you kind of play around with it a little bit. So here I have that. I want to make sure I give it maybe the dark green on that. Let's see. Yeah, I think I like the dark green. So here we go, dark green, and that as well. And now I'm going to go to my uploads. I'm going to bring in my salad. I'm going to make it a little bit bigger, bring it down just a little bit. Because remember, I want to ask you to swipe up, and then I'm going to take that video, right? The video I just uploaded, and I'm going to put it in here. Swipe up. Let's pause it, right? Salad with some avocado on top if you want to get close and check it out. So here, I'm going to actually crop it. See, this is what I mean. I love like the big chunks of avocado. So I'm going to take this. Spice up my, see, this is what I mean. Spice up my bean salad with some avocado. Okay, so first I'm going to, let's see, let's cut it from the top. Because what I want is that close up, right? Let's just see if that works, right? And then I'm gonna, let's see. See, this is what I mean. I love like the big chunk. Okay, so I'm gonna go back, I'm gonna close it because I don't want any voice. I'm just gonna make sure I have nothing there. And I'm going to move this up, and I'm debating what I should do with the space up here, but that's gonna come together. I might add, let me see, my uploads. Let's go back here to my images. I'm gonna add my logo. Let's just do that. Probably add it up here. That looks already good, right? And then here, I'm gonna change the text, and I'm gonna say Caribbean, oops, Caribbean bean salad. I'm gonna make it a little bit bigger. Looks cute, right? Looks really cute. I'm gonna take this and make it green. Do I like it green? A little bit, not too much, not bad. And then I'm gonna probably bring it up and over a little bit, make it bolder. Yeah, that's cute. Yeah, that looks good. And then I feel like I can bring in a little more character, so let's see. Right here, I can make that frame also green. See, so now my branding colors are in there, and it looks good. So maybe, yeah, I think it looks good. So one more thing that I want to do is add elements, and what I'm going to do is add swipe, which you can see I already have there. I love this swipe up one, but it depends on what I'm using it with, because sometimes it's so, you see how you can barely see it, so delete, and then I can choose another one. I can do this, bring this one, make it smaller, and bring it in here just to make sure, make it a little bit bigger. I don't know if I like this one at all, actually. Let's see, let's just delete it. And let's find another swipe up. Swipe up, swipe up. I like this one. So this one I love also because I can edit this one. So this one I can make whatever's orange, my green, whatever's blue, light blue or brown, whatever I want. I like the brown because it blends in really well with that. And it's not animated, but not everything can be animated. So that's it. That's done. Now I'm done with this. Cute, right? I love it. It's perfect. Yeah, so let's see what it looks like now. Yeah, that's perfect. Now I'm gonna add some audio to this. Just a little music. They have a nice amount here. I'm gonna go with instrumental. And then here you can kind of see dreamy, electronica, laid back, angry. So let me find one that I like. So this is the song. This is it. So I'm just gonna click on that, pause it. I already have it here. So it's added. And I can pick whichever section I want. Lower it a little bit. That's good. Okay. So now I have noticing now I have 3 seconds. I'm like, is 3 seconds too short? Maybe. So I'm going to go ahead and go back to the video and make it just a tad bit longer. You see? 3.5, 3.8. Let's see. Maybe I can leave it the way it was before. So let's see. Okay. So let's just make it those 4 seconds. Make sure now that it plays well. I'm going to download it. And that's going to be my story for Instagram. And I can actually even play with this and animate it if I wanted to. I could tumble it in. I can drift it in, which I don't really like. I can pop it in. It's so cool, right? I can stomp it in. And I love Canva. Now I'm actually going to go ahead and make a small video for TikTok right here on Canva as well. And how am I going to do that? I am going to take this picture right here. I'm going to make it small. Get rid of this and this. And then I'm going to take the video, make it bigger. Let's see. And then I'm going to take the uploads. Actually, I'm going to throw in the entire minute video, or not minute, the 44-second video. I'm going to dump it in here. And I'm going to put it in here. This line is now a nuisance, so let's move this over. I'm going to be replacing the picture now because it's a different orientation. So I'm going to go with this one. I'm going to download this one as well. And in you go. See, now it's there. So while the video is still uploading, I'm going to change this image, make it a little bit bigger. And then there you go. That looks good. I'm going to take this little line out because now she's in my way. And then I think my video should be, no, it's almost done. It's not done yet. Getting rid of this song. 44-second video is done. So now it's going to go in here. And I'm going to have to crop it. Sorry. Now I'm going to have to crop it to right there. And then cutting the end as well. I don't have sound. I'm going to add my sound. And for now, let's see what it looks like. And that's it. You're done. It's perfect for TikTok because it's quick, and that's that. So I'm downloading this, and now you saw I made my short version for my Caribbean bean salad. I made the stories for IG, the stories for Facebook and LinkedIn, and I made a TikTok with the entire recipe there. And that's kind of it. So I just wanted to show you guys a little bit of my process, and thank you so much for following, and you should get Canva. It's amazing. Bye.